Good morning, everyone. I'm Ulrich Lorck of IT Professionalism Europe. I'm the Communications Officer. Good morning, Ronald.
Good morning, Ulrich.
Then of course, as a part of the innovation and R&D, we are looking at all other or many other new technologies as well. But today I'm talking about this multi-user VR.
Okay. Is it correct to say that you are one of the, let's say, augmented reality pioneers in Finland?
Yes, I made my first augmented reality application and started research in 2001, so over 20 years ago. We need more experts on getting things in reality. So it's not only about the software or not only about the technology, but you need to think about the business and users and ecosystems and all that kind of stuff.
Great. So I know you're let's say you're fearless tech professional and passionate and you're advocates, let's say, on girls in tech. Could you share some thoughts on how you are accomplishing that today at Kony?
Well, I have been collaborating with the universities and also with some high schools. I kind of would like to encourage girls and women to choose also technical careers, and I have been sharing my thoughts on developing and about diversity and trying to be like an example also for the girls thinking about technical career.
Okay. I think you're successful in that. So let's dive into the presentation. Thank you for that, Sunny.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we already had the introduction, so you already heard what I'm doing and my kind of background. But a little bit more about Kony and how we work. So Kony is a global leader in the elevator and escalator industry, and besides the actual products, elevators, escalators, and automatic building doors, we do lots of provide solutions for maintenance and modernization, and also people flow, material flow, nowadays also robot flows. And we operate in more than 60 countries. And Kony is also listed one of the most innovative companies by Forbes. We have 60,000 employees, which are distributed globally. And the way we work in R&D is that we have global end-to-end streams which collaborate in remote distributed teams in the product development. So there's need for virtual collaboration tools. And today we are looking at one of those, which is virtual reality. Because I'm not sure if everybody knows what collaborative virtual reality is. So let's have a short introduction to that. So in collaborative virtual reality, we have people who can join the same VR environment from different physical locations. So it doesn't matter where the people are physically located, but when they put the VR headset on, they are all in the same virtual space. They can see everything in one-to-one real scale. For example, if we are looking at our products, it's important that the elevator components are in the correct scale. And the other persons are presented with the avatars. So you can see where the other people are in the same virtual room. And there's very strong feeling of presence. People really feel that the other people are in the same space. One example of that feeling is that if somebody comes too close, you start to step back because it's annoying when somebody comes really close. So it's the feeling of the presence. Virtual reality is interactive environment, and what we do is that we collaborate around the 3D models of the product or digital twin. And of course, it's not possible to have everybody wearing VR headset. Not everybody has those. So we have been also examining hybrid setups where only some people use the VR, but then we stream the view from the VR to other users, either with the desktop app or with the Teams, for example.
So Ulrich, a great opening of today's session by Sunny. Over to you.
Yeah, that's great, Ronald. Thank you very much, Sani, as well from my side. I'm going to introduce us to everybody to our next speaker, who is Paul Ertzen, who will take us from this concrete business example to the concept of a Europe-wide strategy to take the market needs and implement them in our education system. Paul is a workgroup leader of the European Software Skills Alliance, or ESSA, and is subject matter expert at IT training company Global Knowledge. Paul, we're looking forward to hearing much more. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning. Yeah, there are actually two great connections with the practical presentation of Sani. The one connection is about how we train people. One of the things we find very important in ESSA as well, how we can use technology to actually improve training. That's the one side. And the other side is that we have to build this kind of applications. And Sani was already talking about we need all kinds of experts that have different expertise in a diverse group. And I think that those are two connections that we are working on at the moment in our project in ESSA. First, let me talk a little bit about our project for the people that don't know our project yet, and then go into where we are at the moment with our project. First of all, it's ESSA is a sector skill alliance funded under the Erasmus Plus project. It's 4 years, starting in the end of 2020, and will continue all the way into 2024. And we have 21 full partners from 12 European countries and 5 associated partners. And we will extend this alliance even further in the coming period. This is a quick overview of the people we have in our project, the partners we have, and they're from all kinds of backgrounds: universities, professional training providers, people from the marketplace, all these kinds of institutions. We are working together to actually develop these VET programs, because our aim is to support the growth and innovation capacity of the software sector. What we'll see is, of course, Sani has a big project, all kinds of experts, but I saw some roles in there that people actually need to know how to make it. Of course, we have low code, but still, even in low code environments, you need people that can build it and can design it. So the thing is, we're now in a situation that the European Commission states, like, in 2030, we need 20 million experts on like digitalization, on software, on this, to develop this kind of applications we're talking about. And we're not halfway there yet. So we need a lot of people that we need to make experts in this kind of fields. And of course, when we can showcase this kind of examples, as we did, like what Sani did, we can make people interested in the field. But we need some more. We need training. So we will be working on a software skills strategy. There is a first version of that already. And we will work on VET programs to train, to upskill and reskill people for this kind of roles. And in this way, try to decrease the mismatches in skills, because I don't know what the experience of Sani is, but most of the times you see in project that we don't have all the skills available there, and we have to search for people to actually get the right skills in the project. What we are doing is a step-by-step approach. Last year, we started with a big needs analysis on what are the needs from the market. And it's more or less, it is aligned with the story of Kone, what kind of people you need for this project. We developed the first version of the European Software Skills Strategy. That the strategy we will be developing over the course of the project, and even after that we will keep it up, but we will update it every year because things are moving in a quite a strong pace at the moment. This year we are looking at what kind of curricula, what kind of training programs do we need to develop. We are designing those programs, and we're also focusing on accreditation and certifications. And why are we doing that? Because we need to have mobility in the field. Sometimes we have experts in, for example, Lithuania or in Italy or in France or in the Netherlands. And we have to make sure that people in other countries know what kind of expertise they have. With certifications, we can say like, okay, this person has this kind of skill, has this kind of competence, so we can actually use that person in another project. And that's why we're also focusing certifications. Next year, we will be focusing on piloting upskill and reskill programs. And you should not be focused only on developing the minimal required skills, but you want to take people that are already working, for example, and state like, okay, very nice. You're now, for example, an accountant. A lot of your work as an accountant is being done in the future by through AI. Your work is getting different. Get extra training, get extra knowledge, get extra skills in another field, for example, software, so you can be useful in other places. You will see that people have to train all their lives. Lifelong learning will be the norm in the coming years, because you need people, as you say, with skills that you don't even know at the beginning of the project that you need. So yeah, that's an important thing, to keep people developed all the time, to continue learning throughout life.
Sustainable humans from a knowledge perspective, not only from a business perspective, to add value to society, basically, in a way. So we have an extra guest, Jose Martinez. Do you want to, Ulrich? Do you want to introduce Jose?
Yeah, certainly, Ronald. Yes, we have, I believe, a message from Paul's colleague at Digital Europe about the ESSA project, a bit more information about how people might get involved in the work. So please, Jose.
You're on the show. Now I think Jose is there. Good morning, Jose.
Good morning. Yes, we are preparing all the documentations really to extend our ESSA Software Skills Alliance to new players. Really, we are 21 partners and 5 associated partners. And what we are doing now is to put all the formal aspects in place to really increase the alliance in the following months. And the idea is that all the European organizations that would like to join our ESSA consortium will have the possibility to contribute to the project, becoming an associated partner. And really the idea is that they need only to sign a memorandum of cooperation and to choose in which part of the project they would like to participate. For example, if they want to participate in the work package that Paul is leading, that is work package 3 on the VET curriculum, for example, in certification or in any of these tasks, the door is open. And then next year we will be implementing or piloting the curriculum in several countries, 8 countries. And there is also the possibility that organization can pilot the curriculum in their countries. All these kind of things, or only new organization can participate probably only in dissemination events. So there are different levels of commitment and participation when you become an associated partner. So we will keep the community informed through our website and social networks.
Yeah, and I can support that by saying that you can also follow the ESSA through ITP's network. We'll be sharing all the information and making sure that we keep everybody in our network updated on that. So thanks a lot, Jose, for your message.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give a good introduction and induction to what they do, and in the beginning define quite clear role what they do, which can then, when they are in the team, they can expand the role. But in the beginning, it's easier if you have a real task and role that, okay, I'm concentrating on this, and then when learning more, to know more, then maybe providing more skills for the project and so forth.
Okay. So Paul, knowing that that Sani's team is in multiple countries and so on, and multiple languages and thoughts, how are you coping with this working together in the ESSA relationship with people probably, and I know for sure with 21 partners, you probably are not in one country, in one time zone, and one language. How you cope with that? Do you use virtual reality technologies to help you with that collaboration?
No, we don't use VR at the moment, but it's very interesting because as Sunny was talking about, like you're feeling more with each other as one when you're in a VR environment. But of course, we're using this kind of environments as we're using today to work together. Actually, COVID made it difficult to meet in person, of course. And what you see is that you develop ways to collaborate at a distance. And the thing is that all the theory was developed about working virtual organizing, working together from a distance, was like 20 years old. Sunny will remember that then was all the buzz about it, and now with COVID, it's taken a big leap.